Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about the next chapter. Chapter name is the tourism. English geography. Geography, tourism. Topic number 12. Tourism. First, I will read this topic. Then I will give you explanation about this. Here we undertake short or long journeys for various purposes like a festival, family functions, fair, sport, wandering, science, recreation, etc. We need to carry out some preparation before going anywhere, such as selecting the routes to go there, choosing the means of transport, packing, essential things, etc. We reach the destinations. We visit the exit sites and spectacular sites. Sometimes we stay there. We make use of the facility provided over here. We also pay in lieu of those reserved for goods. Visiting various places away from our home for getting joy, entertainment, trading, staying is called tourism. That means we undertake the short journey or long journey. At that time, this journey depend on the different purposes as like festival, family functions, fair, sport, and we are going to one place to another place, and they selecting selecting route to go there. Choosing means the transport, packing or essential thing. What is the definition of tourism? The visiting various places away from our home for getting joy, entertainment, trading, staying. It is called as the tourism. That means what is the definition of tourism? Visiting various places away from our home to our home for the getting joy, entertainment, trading, staying, etc. is called as the tourism. म्हणजे आपण एखाद्या विजिटिंग वेरियस प्लेसेस आपण एखाद्या ठिकाणाला विजिट करतो आपल्या घरापासून, मग ते कशासाठी असेल, जॉयसाठी असेल किंवा एंटरटेनमेंटसाठी असेल किंवा ट्रेडिंगसाठी असेल, त्याला काय म्हटलं जातं? tourism. Then a trip has to be organized from your home to your favorite tourist destination. Find out the route with the help of various websites. Here given the map, and based on the map here given the questions. This activity I will take in the period of the seminar or the period of the activity. Then group explanation, page number 19. Here the places given on the map have become famous due to the different reasons. Some special things are reason behind the place becoming famous. For example, natural beauty, pleasing weather, exotic scenery, hot springs, sea coastal, historical monuments, religious places, forest areas are the major attraction of tourists. That means the places given the map, they becoming famous because of different regions. First is the natural beauty region, weather, exotic sites, natural beauty. Then natural beauty region, weather, exotic sceneries म्हणजे एक्झरसाइज म्हणजे काय तर ब्युटीफुल असं hot springs, sea coast, then historical monuments, religious places, forest area, the major attraction of the tourist, and these types of major attraction असतात. आता for example Simla, because Simla is famous because of the regions of weather. Then, on the basis of political boundaries, tourism can be two types. That means two types of tourism. Here, the first is domestic tourism, and second is the international or foreign tourism. The two types of tourism. First, the domestic tourism and international or the foreign tourism. First is the domestic domestic tourism, the tourism within the limits. First is the domestic tourism. First type is the domestic tourism and second is the international tourism. International tourism. You understand two type of tourism. First is the domestic tourism and second is the international tourism. First is the domestic tourism. Tourism within the limits of countries is called as the domestic tourism. That means the tourism which is within the limits of country. म्हणजे फक्त ते कुठे होतं कंट्री मध्ये होतं त्याला काय म्हटलं जातं the domestic tourism. And for example, person from Maharashtra going to Kanyakumari, the Tamil Nadu for tourism, a person from Nagpur visiting Ellora caves in Aurangabad. That means the tourism within the country. Here goes the one of the example. The in the Maharashtra, a person from Maharashtra going to Kanyakumari in Tamil Nadu for tourism. This is the example of the domestic tourism. Second is this. Here given the example. The person from the Nagpur visiting to the Ellora caves in the Aurangabad. That means this tourism within the limits of the country. म्हणजे ते कुठं झालं फक्त कंट्री मध्ये टुरिझम झालं त्याला काय म्हटलं जातं डोमेस्टिक टुरिझम. लक्षात आलं म्हणजे आपण आपल्या फक्त कंट्री मध्ये फिरतो ते डोमेस्टिक टुरिझम. Then second type is the international or foreign tourism. Crossing countries visiting some other countries for tourism, it is called as the international tourism. That means the crossing countries boundaries at this time the man who was the crossing country boundary. म्हणजे बाउंड्री क्रॉस करून जर दुसऱ्या कंट्री मध्ये जात असेल तर त्याला काय म्हटलं जातं इंटरनॅशनल tourism. That means man who was going to one country to another country because the purpose of the tourism. This is known as the international tourism. For example, an Indian going to the Switzerland for tourism and American coming to India for the tourism. That means the Indians who are going to Switzerland for the tourism and an American American coming in India. This is the example of the international tourism. On the basis of aim of tourism and the speciality of the destinations, there can be different type of tourism. Some of them have been explained photographs. From above we are inferred that tourism is very important for the country's basic facilities should be developed at the places which have been developed as tourism sites. Mainly domestic tourism should be promoted. It is necessary to preserve heritage of the country. That means this is the two types of the tourism. First is the domestic tourism and second is the international tourism. But the basis of the aim of the tourism, these are the different type of the tourism. That means here given the pictures of the different types. Here given the processions, then sanctuaries, the wandering in the wild, the tourism, health tourism, and the adventure sport, and last is the life below the sea. Then next, page number 92. Tourism is an important tertiary occupation. Through this occupation, the world gets introduced to regions, natural, social, and cultural environment. Besides domestic tourists, foreign tourists also visit various places of interest, and therefore foreign currency increase in our economy. Along with these benefits, of tourist place, ability of employment opportunity to local people, and also other good things that happen to place. Considering the importance of tourism, the local residents become aware of the conserving the region's natural beauty and culture. Tourism should be promoted through advertisement in various media, which will help to its growth. That means here tourism is the important activation of the tertiary activation. This tourism is the tertiary activation because this is the dependent on the primary and secondary activation. This is also known as the tertiary activation. Through the activation, the world getting introduced to regions natural. That means because of this, the world getting introduced to regional, natural, social, cultural environment beside the domestic tourist, foreign tourist, also visiting various places of internet, and therefore foreign currency increase in our economy. Along with their benefits, development of tourist place, ability of employment opportunity to local people or other good things to happen to a place. And tourism is considered important for our country development. That here the local residents become aware of conserving the region's natural beauty and culture. Tourism should be promoted through advertisement in the various media, which will help to grow. That means प्रत्येक ठिकाणी जर ॲडव्हर्टाइजमेंट केली तर टुरिझमचं काय होऊ शकतं, डेव्हलप होऊ शकतो किंवा ग्रोथ होऊ शकतो. Then next, the various forms of tourism are emerging to give flip to tourism. One of these is ecotourism. The concept came into light when it was released that due to the increasing population, pollution, and urbanization, environment is degrading. It is an eco-friendly type of tourism. If tourism is developed by considering that while tourists a place, the environment should be degraded or damaged by tourists, then it is called as ecotourism. The includes taking precautions of not throwing litter at tourist sites, avoiding noise pollution, not hurting trees and birds and animals in the forest. That means various forms of tourism are emerging to live up to tourism. One of these is the eco-tourism. That means the different form of the tourism. In this tourism, eco-tourism is the one of these is the ecotourism. Different form आहे त्याच्यामध्ये ecotourism हा काय आहे, one form आहे. This concept came into the light when it was released that due to increasing population. That means this concept come into the light. That means this is due to increase the population, pollution, and urbanization and environment degradation. Then it is eco-friendly type of tourism. That means this is related to the eco-friendly type of tourism. You know meaning of the eco-tourism, eco-friendly tourism. Okay. काय म्हणतात मराठीत? प्रदूषण विरहित म्हणजे पोल्युशन विरहित किंवा पोल्युशन न होता तर इको-फ्रेंडली गणेश आपल्याकडे कन्सेप्ट आलेली होती बघा, आलेली की नाही. नेक्स्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन घेऊन नेक्स्ट आपला व्हिडिओ कंप्लीट झाला. Then this tourism is developed by considering that while touring a place, the environment should not be degrading or damaged by tourists, then it is called as the ecotourism. Ecotourism. That means what is the definition of ecotourism? The tourism is developed by considering that while touring a place, the environment should not be degraded or damaged by tourists. म्हणजे हे इको टुरिझम काय असतं तर त्यामध्ये कुठलीही जी काही एन्व्हायरमेंटल डिग्रेडेशन होत नाही किंवा कुठलीही एन्व्हायरमेंटमध्ये कुठलंही डॅमेज टुरिस्टकडून होत नाही, त्याला काय म्हटलं जातं, इको टुरिझम. This included taking precaution of not throwing litter at tourist sites, avoiding noise pollution, not hurt trees and birds, animals in the forest. मध्ये इकोटुरिझम मध्ये काय केलं जातं, बर्ड्स असतील किंवा मग आपले प्लांट्स असतील त्याला कुठल्याही प्रकारचं डॅमेज न करता आपण एखाद्या ठिकाणी ट्रिपला वगैरे गेलो बघा, तर तिथं काय करतात बघा, सरळ सरळ सूचना लिहिलेल्या असतात की कृपया करून फुलं तोडू नये किंवा कुठल्याही वस्तूला हात लावू नये. Besides this, recently the concept of agrotourism has given arising, which is a pollution-free location away from the cities, holding an agricultural activities, where the tourist is shown a glimpse of agricultural life. Tourists are attracted toward it. This is called the agro-tourism. For a change from the urban life, tourists live on the farm of the accept the hospitalities of the farmers and the payment in agro-tourism in Pune and Kolhapur district. The Maharashtra number of the agro-tourism center have been developed. That means besides this recently concept of the first is the ecotourism, second is the agro-tourism. What is the agro-tourism? Then arises which is the pollution-free location away from the city holding an agricultural activity. That means this agro-tourism is related to the agricultural activity from the cities. And here the tourist is shown a glimpse of agricultural life, and this is related to the agricultural life. Tourists are attracted toward it. That means many of tourists are attracted toward the agro-tourism, and it is called as the agro-tourism. For change from the urban life, tourists live on the farm and accept the hospitality of the farmers on the payment in agro-tourism. Here given the one of the example, Pune and Kolhapur district of Maharashtra. In the Maharashtra, the Pune district and Kolhapur district of the agro-tourism center have been developed there. Then, here the next film tourism is a new type of tourism. The location where film are shoot attract a crowd of tourists, and hence the concept of film tourism immerses a number of amenities and facilities are provided to attract tourists to these places where film shooting takes place. That means the next type of this tourism is the film tourism. This tourism is related to the location where film are shoot, and at that place the people or the tourist who is being attracted towards this place. म्हणजे जिथं फिल्मचं शूट केलं जातं तिथं ऑटोमॅटिकली टुरिस्ट काय होतात, अट्रॅक्ट होतात. And number of amenities and facilities are provided to attract tourists to these places where film shooting takes place. आणि ते सुद्धा काय असू शकते, टुरिस्टचं प्लेस असू शकते. दिस इज ऑल्सो नोन ॲज द film tourism. Here given the example, Mumbai film city, Ramoji film city, Tarakalli in Konkan is famous for its seabeds and the biodiversity found here. Here the tourists can be snorkeling and scuba diving. MTDC has started a scuba diving and training center, international standards at the Tarakalli Taluka, Malwan district, Sindhudurga. Here given an example of this tourism. Here given the next importance of the tourism developed in India. Here the India is diverse in terms of the cultural and nature. The tourism has lot of the potential here. The richness of natural beauty in India, attractive landscape, high mountain like the Himalayas, exercise, coastal areas attract tourists, also diversity of Indian culture, festivals, traditions, customs, variety of the dishes made using the Indian species and hospitality of the Indians has been resulting in opportunity of the tourism in India. That means in India has a diverse term as like a cultural and nature. Tourism has a lot of the potential here. The richness of natural beauty as like the attraction landscape, high mountain, and the high mountain as like Himalayas, and so in our the diversity of the Indian culture, festivals, traditions, customs, variety of the dishes, which is the spaces and the hospitalities, the Indians has been resulting on the opportunities the tourism in the India. The next one, tourism and economic development. What is the relationship between the tourism and the economic development? Tourism developed a helping Indian economy in great way. Restaurants, shops, transportation system, recreational places, etc. developed because of tourism and directly contribute to the economy. That means that because of the tourism, there were the developed or the tourism developed helps the Indian economy. How has this tourism for the development in India? Because the restaurants, shops, transport system, recreational places, etc. developed because of tourism. जिथे आपण टुरिझमला जातो, फॉर एक्झाम्पल आपण ट्रिपला गेलो तर तिथं काय असतात, रेस्टॉरंट असतात, शॉप असतात, रिक्रिएशनल प्लेसेस असतात आणि त्याच्यातून जो काय आपल्याला त्या लोकांना इन्कम मिळतो त्यामुळे ती लोक काय होतात, फिनान्शियल दृष्ट्या काय होतात, डेव्हलप होतात आणि बिकॉज तो जर रिजन डेव्हलप झाला कंट्री सुद्धा काय होते, डेव्हलप होते. देन developed because of tourism and directly contribute to economy, and so basic infrastructure includes that employment is generated which advantages to the economy directly. That means there was a great opportunity of the employment and this is the advantages to the economy directly. Tourism plays an important role in the economic development. Therefore, it said that tourism is an invisible trade, and this is tourism also known as the invisible trade. Next, tourism and environmental development. Tourism is a good for environmental development to develop the natural locations, sanctuaries, national parks, etc. That means because of the tourism, the good environment development. Because of this tourism, the natural locations, sanctuaries, and natural parks, etc., developed as a place, and these places economical investment is made by the government for the sake of the tourism industry, and at that places the government who owns the economic investment is made by the government, and this takes the tourism industry. Then because of this eco-friendly tourism concept, tourist places can be developed while caring for the environment. And because of this, the eco-friendly tourism concept come forward at the places. And then factors like housing, resorts, traffic rules, etc. also designed in an eco-friendly manner. In this type of the developmental process, electricity, water are used for judiciously. The concept of the recycle and reuse is also applied. Natural environment is maintained and tourism is developed to us. These are all concepts which is related to the environment development. Then last point is the tourism and health. Some tourists visit India to avail the health facilities. Visiting the place of tourist internet and achieving mental peace, physical strength through Indian Ayurveda, yoga, pranayama, etc. is the objective behind it. That means the tourism and health, how the relationship between the tourism and health. Some tourists visit India however to health facilities. That is, some people choose the visit the places of the aware of the health places or the health facility. This is the visiting the place. Tourists interest in achieving mental peace and the physical strength of the India, that is Ayurveda, Yoga, Pranayama, etc. Then the medical and surgical treatment in the Indian hospitals are the cost effective, and therefore many patients from the village developing countries come here for the treatment. That means also medical or surgical treatment in the Indian hospitals are cost effective, and therefore the paying patients, which is the patients from the various developing countries come here for the treatment. And this is the relationship of the tourism and health. The developing countries come here for the treatment. Medical tourism developed from the facility required by the tourist, and this facility required for the tourist. Last point is the tourism and the social development. Then some specific social programs can be accomplished through tourism. It acts like a rural lifestyle, tribal lives and culture are included in the tourism. That means some specific social programs can be accomplished through tourism. It acts like a rural lifestyle, tribal life, culture are included in the tourism. Tourism gets a social dimension, and the neglected components of the society can be included in the development. That means tourism is also important point in the development. The tribal life of the Melghat of Maharashtra and visit the modern village like Anandavan project of the social activity, Baba Amte, Raigan City, Ture Bazaar, etc. create social consequences and due to the development there. That means here given some of the examples. Here for example, Anandavan project of the social activist Baba Amte. तुम्हाला आनंदवन माहिती आहे का? बाबा आमटेचा फेमस आहे बघा. Then राळेगण सिद्धी. Then तुम्हाला माहिती आहे राळेगण सिद्धी कोणाचं गाव आहे? अण्णा हजारे का? घोषणा असलेले वगैरे तर टीव्हीला बघितले का? सोशल वर्कर आहेत बघा. बघितले का? बघितले तर आपण बघत नाही. Then Ture Bazaar, etc. create social consequences and give the flip to development there, and this is the create the social consequences which is the give the flip to development of their places. There is a great potential for the development of such type of tourism in India. In future, tourism will be important factor in the Indian economy. That means in the future, which is the tourism is tourism will be an important factor for the Indian economy. You understand what is the tourism, type of tourism, then correlationship between tourism and the first point, which point? Tourism and economical development. Second is the tourism and the environmental development. Third is the tourism and health, and fifth is the tourism and social development. You understand?